Hello. This video is about the Honkai Star Rail collaboration in Fortnite, and a little bit touching on the Resident Evil and Black Desert ones that are also available. I just wanted to make this video because I ran into some confusion when I was trying to understand how the promotional part of the collaboration worked. And so I just wanted to kind of go over things and make sure that all of the information is clear. I saw some misinformation and confusing things, and I just thought it would be nice to put out some information from what I understand, because Fortnite itself, Epic, has done a very poor job of this for whatever reason. If you aren't on social media looking around, you're never going to find any of this information for the most part. So it's just something that I wanted to explain. In case anyone had questions or were confused, like I was, this is information for you. So Fortnite currently has the Honkai Star Rail skins available in the shop. There are 2 bundles here. And there's a promotion where people are saying, oh, you can get the Blade outfit for free. And I don't think that's exactly accurate. It's not free. It's more of a gift with purchase, as you would say. And the way to get the outfit is to basically buy something from the Epic Games store for Honkai Star Rail. So there's a selection of items that you can purchase, and I don't know why this isn't listed anywhere. It's just advertised that, look, the skins are here, but there's no information about the actual promotion going on. There is a very vague blurb about it on the Epic Games store website, which I'm sorry I don't have a cut-in or picture of that, but I'll put the link in the description. But basically, if you go to that site, it says, purchase an eligible item in Honkai Star Rail on Epic Games Store and get the Blade outfit in Fortnite as a gift with purchase. And then there's an asterisk, and then there's a bunch of really tiny type that's impossible to read. And it doesn't tell you what the eligible items are. So you have to actually then click on see offer details, which brings you to another page, which has a bunch of pointless information on it, but it has a third link that says eligible items can be found here. And then it brings you to the page that has the eligible items. So just for clarity's sake, I want to explain those real quick. If you are trying to get the Blade outfit, you do need to purchase one of these things. Basically, it amounts to $10 and up within the Epic Games Store for Honkai, as I said. So the eligible items are the Battle Pass, which is called the Nameless Glory, the Nameless Medal, which is the premium version of the Battle Pass, the Honor Badge, which I found a bit confusing. I didn't know what that was. So the Honor Badge is if you buy the normal $10 Battle Pass, but then later decide you want to upgrade to the $20 Battle Pass, that is what the Honor Badge is. I don't know why it needs a separate title, but apparently it does. And if you buy that, it does qualify for the Blade promotion. So that's nice. I guess maybe if you already purchased the Battle Pass this update and you decide, well, I don't want to buy anything else, I can just upgrade my Battle Pass for $10 or like $10.50 or whatever weird extra amount it sort of gloms onto it. That is available for you. The other items are the special pass exclusive gift box. And for whatever reason, it's listed here twice. And I suppose because you can buy it 2 times, but I don't know why that means it needs to be listed twice. Anyway, that is in the game itself. Star Rail, I believe it's in like the suggested items or whatever. If you go into the menu, you can buy, it's basically buying a 10 pull. I think there's some other junk kind of connected with it. And you can buy that for, I think, $15 twice. So essentially $30 for 20 pulls. Whether that's a good deal or not is not really, pertinent. But it is available if you have nothing else you want to buy. The only other thing you can buy are Oniric shards, which are the gacha currency for that game. So anything $10 and up, so 980 Oneric shards and up, will qualify for the Blade promotion. So that's nice. I mean, it's at least the information is technically somewhere. I don't know why they made it this difficult. As I said, it's not listed anywhere on Fortnite. It's not listed whatsoever in Star Rail. It's out there in the internet, and I find that a little silly, personally. So there's that. I guess I will go into a save the world mission or something here, so I'm not just staring at nothing. And we can play as Blade even for fun, I guess. Why don't we do that? And just put his thing on there. Okay. So I want to touch on why you would want to buy these things, and if you should buy them if you don't play Star Rail, which is the short answer to that is no. Basically, the bundles in the store right now, there is no big bundle with both skins, which I find a little bit disappointing, but each bundle is $1,800, just pretty expensive for 2 skins. But, I mean, I guess they know they kind of got you. So, if you do want to buy both of them, you can still get the Blade one as a gift with purchase, or you can just buy it with V-Bucks. So whether you want to actually spend V-Bucks or spend in Star Rail is up to you, of course. I do think if you are someone who spends money in Star Rail, it is worth it, because you're probably going to be spending something like that anyway if you're going to be buying the Battle Pass, or if you haven't used your top-up bonuses, you can always tap into those. Even the special pass exclusive gift box is a decent deal to get the skin as a bonus. So that is an option. If you do not play Star Rail, and you have no intention whatsoever of playing Star Rail, but you still like the skin for whatever reason, maybe you just like the character, I would recommend just buying him with V-Bucks. There is no reason to purchase anything in Star Rail and then have it just sort of like go into the void. Buying the necessary amount of V-Bucks, or earning them however you do, maybe you have access to some way of getting V-Bucks, is just more efficient than spending money, obviously, for a game that you're never going to play. So that's just sort of what I wanted to get out there. And the main issue that I wanted to touch on here, though, is concerning the PlayStation. So I play Star Rail and Fortnite on the PlayStation 5, and as far as I can understand, the sort of too long didn't read or listen, I guess in this case, explanation for PlayStation users is no, you cannot get the Blade outfit for free or as a gift if you started playing Star Rail on the PlayStation. So PlayStation, it seems, limits your access or something like that. They obviously want the money from purchases, so if you try to buy anything that costs real money in the game itself, in Star Rail, it will not let you do that if you started playing on the PlayStation. As I understand, this is kind of an issue for a lot of the Hoyoverse games. I don't know if it's a problem for like other publishers or anything, but the only way to buy anything related to the game with real money that is not that's in the store is to go to the official Top-Up Center website and buy it there. But you cannot actually I did try to download the game on my very, very potato laptop, which was quite a nightmare, and log into the game, and eventually when it loaded, any option for purchasing something with real money was actually, like, it just wouldn't load. So there was no way of doing that. So that is a bit of a bummer, because I had not purchased the battle pass for this update, and thought, well, that's a great way to do that. I'll get the free gift. But no, I can't do that because I'm a console pleb and can't have nice things, I guess. So just have to buy things with V-Bucks instead. So I just wanted to mention that because I could not find like reliable information about this. There were old things from Hoyoverse and questionable Reddit threads, and nothing really was pointing in the right direction. So I had to kind of just do a little trial and error and hope that I could find the answers for myself, which I did, but they were disappointing answers. So such as it is. Anyway, that is the main thing that I wanted to mention, just in case you were curious about that, because I couldn't find good information about it, and Fortnite doesn't seem to care whether you find good information about it, probably because they want you to spend V-Bucks and not get it, as a gift. But the possibility is out there. Outside of that, I did want to mention the other two promotions, not related to Star Rail, but the Resident Evil and Black Desert promotions. So these I also found on that eligible item page, and as I said, I will include that in the description of this video. But
5 minutes left.
Thank you, Ray. You can get the promotional items from those games by essentially just buying the games from the Epic Store. So Resident Evil, Requiem, whether you buy the standard or deluxe version, you will get the... I keep messing up her name. I keep wanting to call her Ash Gracecroft, and it's driving me crazy. It's the other way around. It's Grace Ashcroft. Haven't looked into the game too much, obviously, but she is actually in the Fortnite store right now, so you can just buy her with V-Bucks. But if you were going to buy the Resident Evil, the new game, and you want to buy it on the Epic Games Store, you can again get skin as a gift with purchase. So that's nice. It is just her, and it's 1,500 V-Bucks. She comes with absolutely nothing. I don't know too much about the character. I'm sure it looks like her or whatever, but she kind of just looks like some average woman. So it's a bit of an odd one to me. And I think I said Black Desert, but it's actually Crimson Desert is the name of the game. I think Black Desert is the other one. But Crimson Desert also has a promotion where basically the same thing. If you buy the standard or deluxe version of that game on the Epic Store, it will give you the Cliff outfit. And I don't know who Cliff is. I googled the character, and he looks like a man with dark hair. I don't know anything past that. I don't know if that promotion is active yet, or if it starts at a certain time. I don't know, because Epic doesn't seem to care about mentioning those things. But also, I haven't looked into it because I'm not interested in that personally. But I just wanted to mention it in case you were, that you can get some of these items as a gift if you buy the associated games. And so that is just something to consider. If maybe you play on Epic, you can get them. So at least they do have that option. I'd say that's kind of nice. So that's essentially all I wanted to mention. I just wanted to get that information out there because I couldn't find it, and I don't think Epic is doing a good job of promoting it. As I said, especially the Star Rail one is not listed in Fortnite. It's not listed in Star Rail, which I think is silly. You'd think they would want to have some cross promotion going on, but that's the way it is, I guess. So anyway, hopefully that's of some help to you, and you enjoy the Star Rail skins. I really am. I'm glad that they're here. They look great. They look copy pasted out of the game. It's a lot of fun that they're here. So hopefully that you are able to get, you know, whatever you're looking for. If you want to get Blade or Kafka or both, you enjoy them and you have a great time. And hopefully that everything's going well for you in Star Rail as well. Good luck on your pulls, okay? Especially if you're going for Sparksy coming up. I wish you the best of luck. All right? And that's all I've got.